So Vedic psychology is a subject which I developed after study of many scriptures for many years. Because when I started studying Śrīmad-Bhāgavatam, Bhagavad Gita, Nyaya, Yoga Sutras, one thing that I realized is that all these subjects or fields of knowledge, they are all related with the human mind. In different ways, they are all analyzing and speaking about the characteristics of human minds, how our buddhi, our manas, our chitta, our ahankara, how they function with each other, how they manifest outside in the world, how the communication is done, how our relations are established, why there are problems in human society. All these things are ultimately coming because of our mind. If we have good relations, because we have a peaceful, stable mind, and if we have broken relations, that means we have a disturbed mind. And the root cause of all these problems comes from our upbringing in the childhood by our parents especially. They have the most important role to play in our life, especially the mother, because mother is the one who actually produces our body, and body includes the mind, because we have two types of body, physical body and the subtle body, and mind is part of the subtle body. So it is formed right from the day one, from the time of conception. Even the thoughts at the time of conception influence the upcoming child. So therefore it is very important to study Vedic psychology by every human being. Because what is a human being? Human being ultimately is the mind. When I am dealing with anybody, I am dealing with that person's mind. When that person is talking to me and dealing with me, that person is actually dealing with my mind. So it's just like you have a car and you have to drive the car, then you have to know very well where is the brake, where is the accelerator, how does the steering work, how can I turn it on, how can I turn it off, how can I steer it left, right or backwards. So I have to have this basic knowledge. So similarly, the most important instrument in our body is mind, because mind is that which influences everything, including my physical body. We have psychosomatic diseases, and root cause of all physical problems ultimately can be traced to the mind. So mind is the most important thing to be studied. It should be the most important subject and compulsory subject in modern education, but unfortunately it is not. And when I study our Vedic scriptures, I see that it's all about mind. And mind, when I say mind, it implies ahankara, it implies buddhi and chitta also. So therefore everybody should take to Vedic psychology, and it is for this reason that I have put up this subject and I have trained Joshika, who is very smart, intelligent and dedicated to this, and she has picked up this course very well and she loves to teach it, and she is very practical. She innovates in extempore, she can come up with ideas. So therefore I request, I implore that please study Vedic psychology. It will make your life happy. It will help you in whatever you are trying to achieve in your life, material or spiritual. And it is especially important on the path of devotion, because devotion ultimately, as Sri Rupa Goswami says, that there are three types of bhakti: sadhana bhakti, bhav bhakti and prema bhakti. So sadhana is what we do and bhav is what we want to achieve. And where is bhav? Bhav is in the mind. So bhava manaso vikara. Bhav is the vikara of the mind, as Amar Kosh says. So therefore it is very important for us to study mind. And if you read Bhakti Rasamrita Sindhu, Ujjwal Nilmani, it is all an explanation of mind of devotees. So we have to understand mind in our conditioned state, we have to understand mind in our unconditioned state. And if we want to have loving relationship with devotees, with Krishna, we have to understand the mind of devotees, mind of Krishna. Bhakti is basically the psychology of Bhagavan and his bhaktas. So that's why it is very important to study it. So first step is that you take the classes which have been given by Joshika, which are freely available. She has spoken in this book club, and before that, last year, she has given many classes on mind, on chitta, on ahankara, on buddhi. So all those classes must be taken, studied, not just listening to them, but actually sit down and make notes and try to understand. So that will be very helpful. I plan to write a book on it, but problem is of time. I have so many things to do and so many responsibilities, but I do have a plan to write a textbook of Vedic psychology. Then listen to my classes on Bhakti Rasamrita Sindhu and Madhurya Kadambini. And once you have done that, then listen to the classes in Bhakti Sandarbha. Because this is all mind. Very important. And listen to my classes in Bhagavad Gita. Mostly when I am talking on Bhagavad Gita, I am speaking from the psychology point of view. It's all human psychology, this Bhagavad Gita. Krishna is the teacher, Arjuna is the patient. He has a mental problem. He is a hero, but he says, I cannot lift my bow. Why? Because his mind was disturbed. When your mind is disturbed, immediately your body becomes disturbed. Could not think properly. He says, my mind is reeling. I cannot think clearly. I don't know whether I should fight or not fight. So Bhagavad Gita is a very important book of Vedic psychology, and I've been speaking on it. No, you can listen anything, but if you go systematically, that is helpful. You can start anywhere. It's all about mind. Jai Shri Radhe.